Hello everyone and welcome back to EPIC46 with Intel. You've already broken. Sponsored by, of course, Overclockers, Asus ROG and XP Pro Eyewear. I'm Jack Destroyer 4, joined by Wingman.
Hi. Hello. So we thought, as a little last stream for Halloween, I'd go all out, and our wonderful observer Katie has lent me her Wingman onesie, so we're going for it today.
I was doing so well holding myself together until you laughed as we're getting counted in, but it's okay.
I can't see anything. And I'm sweating, but it's so worth it.
It's so worth it.
So worth it.
But yeah, we're back for another great game, and I mean, this last game is a banger game.
Yeah, no, we have some good competition. Not only are they very good players, they're very good friends on either of the teams.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a close rivalry going on. We have TSE versus Labruzzbus.
Labruzzbus, indeed.
An interesting name, but TSE have been very well known. If you've been keeping up with kind of UK VAL over the last couple of months, they have been doing exceptionally well. Especially they got very far into tier 2. So the ones to look out for, they're seed 1. Yeah, they are seed 1. And then the Labruzzbus, okay, we can't not mention it. We have Rudy, right?
Yeah, I mean, Rudy making the comeback to play it again,
which is nice. It's nice to see him back at LAN. I know we had him here last October playing, and then obviously went on to work for 100 Thieves. So it's nice to see him back. But Zero has a Nagibu, all very well-known players. So I think, and Barks, I didn't even see Bark on it. Yeah.
I mean, Bark literally has won a finals here like a few epics ago. Like, yeah. So. I mean, there's just so many names on these two rosters that I think collective titles of Epic, they've got quite a few.
Yeah, I mean, TSE, Luca, Waddles, Will, Ianto, Bully. We saw Bully at a LAN final previously over the last couple of months as well, and Ianto, Willie G Palace, and Luca on there as well usually, so it's going to be a very good game. Yeah,
I mean, be interested to see what map we do go to. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of certain maps today. Here we go. We'll get to see what we got once Maddie sorts it out. We're going to Sunset. I mean, we started the day out on Sunset, and we're ending the day with a nice sunset.
Hey, we've had Sunset, Bind, Haven, Sunset, so look.
Hey, we can't complain, You
can't.
It's a sunset sandwich. You love your sandwich.
That joke, I've been non-stop about that joke. I love it. Again, I feel like with these teams, it's going to be... I'm hoping to see a lot more utility. We haven't been seeing much, especially on Bind. It's been very slow gameplay, which is great. Take your time and whatnot, but I want Neons, I want KOs, I want Omens, Breaches, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Look, it's a lot. We've been here since 10 a.m.
Do you know what I want? I really want a Gecko. Because I want to see Wingman, because I feel like this is the one map where it's perfect. And, I personally like to pull out the Gecko on this map, so it's a viable choice.
If there's any map, you're probably going to see it on
This is
Sunset,
the one map,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we're going to see a bit of variation. We've seen a lot of, I say default comps. They're good comps. I'm bored
It's all
of
good,
them.
yeah. I mean, even then we've been seeing, like, the old 2-year back default comps. We've been seeing, like, recent ones.
It's nice to see them come back.
Yeah.
And especially with the changes, a few map changes and whatnot. It has been great to see. Breach!
You got your breaches on both sides. We've got, hang on, we have...
The Veto.
Veto has been picked.
Interesting, okay, because we were talking about how he's not really been out for too long, to the point where I think, especially with so many changes happening, it's a lot to learn. Very nice. You want to focus on those map changes first and kind of your comfort picks, but Veto can be a very strong agent. I think you have to be very well versed in being a sentinel and or just kind of being aware of your positioning. You have, most of his utility has to be activated, and you have to be looking at your TPs and so on and so forth. So you have to be very aware of your surroundings. But we've seen Bully play.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, it's kind of similar to like the visors. When we started to see that coming in, it's like you can't just set up your util and sit back. You have to just pop it at the right timings and all of this lot. So it's very much you kind of have to play an active hold, which we'll have to see here from Bully on that Veto. Well, yes, son.
But is this a mirror comp apart from Sentinel?
Other than the Veto.
Yeah, so I don't hate this. We're talking about Breach and Sova together, usually on Haven.
Yeah.
But it works so well. You have double initiator. Sometimes you see Sova and KO together, which does work. More information-based, but Breach is so strong. Like, just brute force, and you were just...
Especially at Breach Neon.
Blinds, it's just...
Breach Neon is a scary sight. You get stunned up, you get flashed, and there's someone sliding at your face. And you're just like, I'm dead.
And you have the Omen blinds as well. The
yeah.
Sova darts. These are talking about having util heavy comps. This is exactly what what I wanted to see.
In the same sense, though, having a veto against the util heavy comp is the perfect time to play it.
Yeah.
Knowing you're going into a map like this, where it's going to be an all-out brawl, loads of util being flying around everywhere, chuck the veto stuff up, suddenly there's no util. Right? I wonder where it's all gone, guys.
And that's the thing. Obviously, Riot have had this issue where they've been wanting to knock down the util usage a little bit. They've done it twice.
Yeah.
But I'm interested how it goes. Obviously, we have got Rudy on that Sentinel as Cypher.
Yeah. See what they can get done here. Is Willie G going to want to push in nice and early? Try and take these fights, but over towards B site. Looking like this is where Labruzzbus want to push on up to start us off. Got the one lurker through mid here. Just trying to watch out for any kind of a push. And there we go. Already having to destroy that util. You'll hear the util in the background. That's going to be stopping anything being sent in as Luca and Ianto get one each. ZR will trade one back on the other side. But for now, that will be all, as Bully's going to push on through. Doesn't know that there's all these players in the smoke. They're all waiting. Just in this market position. Going to swing on through. Bully could get the timing, lines them up, and that will be two. Hazard, last player standing, has managed to find two in this round already. Would need to find two more. Has Spike available, but I don't think they know the position of any of these players. No, they don't. They get the smoke out, and Waddles is there to clean it up.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the fast pace. I mean, so many trades coming through. We keep saying it, right? It's a standard pistol round. This is probably one of the closest matchups that we're going to be seeing, especially in group stages, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, the group stages are based off seeding, so I don't know.
I mean, we'll have to see as we go through. I feel like this is one of those games where it's, we'll see how we're looking halfway through this first half.
Yeah.
Until then, we can't really get a read, because I think these teams are so drilled that they'll get their pistols, they'll get their conversions over, and it's from that point onwards.
I'm liking the kind of want for mid from both teams here.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on it, but it can be so strong to hold.
Yeah, it feels like they're not really over-fighting for it, but they're just not giving up on either side, just to make sure no one gets that advantage. Again, just clearing out all of this veto util, as Naki's just being careful to make sure all of that's gone, as Hazard tries to take a fight in mid. Looks like he connected on one of the shots there possibly, but decides to back on up and doesn't want to take that fight just yet, as the rest of the team's going to be rotating over towards A.
Yeah, all 5 players alive on both sides. This isn't probably the situation that you want to be in at this point from Labruzzbus. You want to be trying to get an early pick, but look at these pings coming through and they're going to be ready.
Also, TSE has only got 2 players here watching ready. Ianto, though, managing to connect already onto Hazard. We'll take down the Omen. That's the smoke's gone. So we'll see what the rest of the team can do. They've gone towards the side positioning. They're sliding on in. Willie G wanting to try and take these fights, though, on the other side, as some trades going backwards and forwards on site, as Waddles has managed to get one. Willie G gets another. All left down onto patrol, and they can do no more, as Waddles will take them down on an expected round for TSE.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, taking out 2 is, I guess, you can't really go wrong. But if you're looking at the buy, you have 1 Vandal and 3 Guardians. And if you look at the player names that those Guardians are in the hands of,
yeah,
I don't know. So I guess technically it is looking more, it's still looking like a very even buy. This is going to be Labruzzbus' buy round, so hold on. So I'm liking the there's going to be a big brawl in A.
Oh no, this is going to be a full-out brawl. 5 players on one side, 3 on the other. They're sliding on in. Willie G gets tagged on up, has to just back on up. And that brawl just doesn't take place in the end. They both see the util on either side and just decide to not take these fights. But Naki trying to get some spams through the box. Will get tagged by the drone, though. He'll get forced to back on up. So the blind's being sent on out as well. That's going to push all of the Labruzzbus back. And A control will be there for the side of TSE for now. Looks like they want to maybe keep exploring as well.
That's a good thing about the Neon. You can kind of rotate over, but hold on. Naki Poo.
If they go towards this B site, this could be really worrying. There's 2 players pushed up from the side of TSE. They might not know about this.
This is going to be brilliant.
Also in mid, everyone's all just tangled in between each other. They've cleared it out of the corner as Naki and ZR combine for 2. This should be the site control for now, as there's 2 players towards CT. They've got to be careful with this flank. They have to be aware that there's a possibility it could happen. And the trip will tell them that for sure. As Naki slides on through, gets one, almost a second as well. But will get shut down. The trade will go back on the other side regardless. And that's all on Waddles, who can do no more. And that is the first on the board for Labruzzbus.
You're seeing them playing in pairs every single time. And with a team that is so strong, you don't necessarily need to, but I love it, right? You're seeing them back each other up every single time.
Right here.
Exactly that, yeah.
I don't know. Ianto already got that Hunter's Fury online, which is
that is
ridiculous.
An early time to get a Hunter's Fury online.
Especially on defense, by the way.
Round 4 Hunter's Fury can do a lot of damage, because they might not be ready for this. I mean, Willie G's going to want to get aggressive again, sending the stuns on through. Doesn't have the backup from the teammates this time, but still gets the kill and will get away with their life. Here we go. We're seeing the ultimate invested as well. It's going to take down Hazza. And as you were saying, getting it so early, it does big damage.
And that's not going to be an issue. Still going to get it again.
Well, Luke's not ready for this.
But
Really will take down one in mid. That lurk paying off so perfectly. Just playing the Sentinel role exactly how we want to be seeing it. This is what you want to see from your Sentinels on the attack side. Yeah,
definitely. And that's a good thing about Cypher. You can be able to do that with the utility you have in comparison to this this veto. But Willie still holding down B off of sight, but the information will come through soon.
Patrol just going to send a flash on through. Ends up flashing himself there. Doesn't spot out any on site, as the veto util will do everything to just stop anything being thrown through from the side of Labruzzbus.
They've got sight.
They don't mind about this. Yeah, there's one player towards CT, but they've got to be careful with these 3 on the flank.
The trip has been broken, so they're aware. One is flank, but
I don't think they're going to be ready for all 3, though, as the Neon's going to slide on through. Doesn't spot anyone, as they've got full backside control. They're going to try and fight forward, and they're going to fight Bully off the angle. But on the other side, they have to be careful, as Willie G is here trying to take these fights. Gets a second from the slide. Can they make a third? Yes, they can. A 4K on the round for Willie G, just sliding around and breaking crosshairs and ankles.
Right. With a player like Will as well, we were talking about this a bit earlier with Smile on Neon.
Yeah.
If you can put someone with just incredible raw mechanics on someone with such great utility. Neon is so versatile, and you can go where you want, do what you want, kind of thing.
It's just unfair.
It is.
There is no way you can fight that.
No. But looking like a little bit of a B push with a option to really to look through mid.
Yeah, sending 4 aggressive down B main. Labruzzbus will get blinded up here, and the ultimate's going to be infested from one of these sides as well. The slide on through, as ZR will connect with that Hunter's Fury. Rudy will get another as well. It looks like they're being shut down, and Znarky gets the third on the round for Labruzzbus, and it looks like there's no real way back in for TSE. They've got 2 players left standing, though. There's still a possibility, but Narky's going to be ready for this fight. No, he's not, as Willie G is going to win that one. A couple extra bullets there, but Rudy will get the trade back on the other side. And there's a judge here. I don't think Will's going to be ready for this one. He's got to just swing on through. He has to take these fights. He gets spotted out, and ZR will land the headshot onto him.
I really like it. I mean, they're changing their pace, like you're saying, a 4-man towards B. We haven't seen that really much. I think taking their time to really learn the game. Obviously, these guys are all good friends. They relatively know how each other play.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be losing, again, best of ones. You don't want to be losing silly rounds. So just taking your time and really trying to work out how the opponent is playing, especially when you're on attack, you have the chance to do that. Yeah. Again, we talked about it again. You work the map when on attack. You own the map, and you can kind of have the chance to do what you want. Being able to kind of take the time to really learn it really gives...
Oh, Narky's in a good spot here. Bit of a stray bullet there, so can't connect on the Outlaw for now. But that stops the aggression from the side of TSE there. It looks like it was going to be a bit of a mid-push. There was a couple pings towards there, so I think that is still the idea here. It would be interesting to see where they opt to go from here. The ping's going over towards A. Looks like this might be the plan. Looks like Patrol might be sending this stun. This is probably the go button here, as Hazza going to be the first player at the moment. He's trying to slowly just edge the way up, just to make sure there's no one in these corners. On the other side, they're just sitting happy. They're sending a player as well, round on flank already. So for Labruzzbus, you got to start pushing in soon. Ianto's going to be ready on this angle, though, with the Sheriff who spot out these players. Opt to back up onto site. Just try and stay alive for now as the blind sent on through, and Slide is there, but Ianto, a great headshot there onto Narky. And Patrol's going to get tagged up as well. Waddles and Willie G combine for 2 more, as Rudy will get the trade back. Patrol managing to get another as well. Brings it down to the 2-on-2, but both players are so weak to the side of Labruzzbus. This retake from TSE could be so perfect. I don't think they've been spotted out yet, and no one's really watching that way. It's all going to be timing, and Luke will take down Rudy. All left on to one player. Bully's been spotted out, though. Surely the swing comes on through. The spray is not there, and Luke will get the shot there with the Sheriff.
What an eco. And Okay, sure, ecos don't tend to be your round, right?
Yeah.
But we keep talking about these, they're seed 1 for a reason. And if you can take your time, like you're saying, the timing and the space that they have, you can kind of isolate those 1v2s, and you have 2 sheriffs against a Vandal. You still have a very good chance.
Yeah.
We are now seeing Will on the operator.
On a Neon still as well.
Very strong on this defense, right? He's been pushing up, being so aggressive, and winning fights with the Vandal. I don't see any reason why this isn't going to work on the operator.
Yeah, I mean, a player like this who actually understands Neon, to be able to use them effectively on an operator, like, go for a shot, run away. See what you can do. As Yanto's going to send that dart to try and tag out some of these players. And already we're seeing the aggression from Naki, though, on the other side. Popping the ultimate. We'll get the first, almost a second there. But will get traded back by Bully. As the rest of the team looks to go towards B main. Bully's in the backside, though, with the ultimate popped. This will stop any kind of extra damage from Util, affecting him for now. As Patrol will get shut down straight away there by Waddles. That's going to be the spike down as well. They're going to have to go for the spike plant, but Waddles is going to send the ultimate through. Going to throw up all these players, stun them all up as Willie G gets one, Waddles gets another, and the last player stuck in the corner. Rudy can do nothing here, and he will get taken down by Bully as well.
We haven't been seeing a lot of Vito, right? Because it hasn't had, there's not really been made tournaments since he's been out.
Yeah.
You're seeing Waddles immediately, and then Bully's already in the ultimate because it doesn't hit him. Effective. So you're absolutely fine. You just go straight in, and it's that teamwork. It's that extra understanding that I love to see.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like an agent like Vito, you really need that teamwork nailed. You need it to the T.
Definitely. But what I liked with Nakipu as well was he goes straight into market and popping the overdrive. It worked for one. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get any more, but it was a very good attempt.
Yeah, I felt like if the timing was slightly better from the main push there, it could have worked out. But yeah, unfortunate to be traded out there. But on the side of Labruzzbus, you do have the Breach ultimate online now. This could be perfect if used correctly, but Will's going to be waiting here with the operator. Don't just swing into this one dry or he'll take you down. He's got the first on the round already. Bully will get 2 as well. Will get a second on the round, and all of a sudden it's all left down onto Rudy again. I mean, we said how good his lurks were being, but he can't just lurk anymore. He's got to try and recover this spike. Only the Sheriff in hand. Can't land shots. Gets the first, though. We'll try and back on up, but he will get sprayed down. There'll be another round on the board for the side of TSE.
Like you say, you know, his lurks are crazy good, but you have to have that time with your team, and unfortunately, you've got Will with the operator just completely denying any sort of... You're denying util with Bully's util.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of forced to still peek, and then you're peeking straight into the operator.
And Bully was there as well to clean up 2 more players.
Exactly.
Like, there is no way in.
I like these pings. I'm like...
This is looking like a possible aggressive push.
Yeah. But there's that all day. It's Bully on his own versus 5.
Bully's going to be against the world here by the looks of things. If it ends up being this fast push, and Naki's going to be going in already. The util sent on through to help support. Bully's going to have a lot to deal with in a second. The ultimate is invested. It's only going to tag up the 1 player, though, and that was a great slide from Naki into that shot. At the moment, they will have the site control, but TSE are going to be here for this retake. They're going to be here quick. Rudy will get another there. The blind works perfectly onto Yanto, so Naki can take him down.
You don't need to do it.
2 more players here. Both from CT. It's Waddles. Just has to wait for this util to be gone. Gonna get blinded up, so has to back on up again. It's this operator on the side. Oh, Will get taken down as well. I mean, and Naki with a 3 on the round.
There are 4 of them in CT, in Boba.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep pushing them far, but I like it because they're aware of what their opponents are capable of, right? And just the amount of util that they have, the pressure consistently, the Omen blind, the aftershock, stuns. You have so much ability to just keep pushing them away, and the time running down. And Will's trying to peek with the operator, try and get one, and kind of deny that hold of Boba. But it's just there's 4 of them there.
It doesn't allow them any opportunity in. It's all that delay, and then even then, if you do get in, you've still got to take down all these players and get the defuse off. But yeah, we'll see what it's done, as it looks like it's going to be mid from both sides here, as Willie G's going to get punished, and Naki's going to get a second. A great transfer there. The trades will be back on the other side, though, for the side of TSE. And there's still all these fights going on in the mid. It just, like, trades each and every way. And all of a sudden, the Yanto, last player standing, will get spotted out by that trip as well. The breach on the side of Labruzzbus has been taken down very weak. Oh, the ultimate's going to be invested as well. If this connects onto either of these players, it will be massive. At the moment, it won't do for now, but it is going to delay just that little bit longer. Maybe just allowing that little extra time for Ianto to just get over to site. Drone will be invested here just to try and clear out every single corner. But that could be some awkward timing. I think Patrol might have just swung past. Now they're going to know where Ianto's coming from. Patrol's going to have to deal with this one, but it's a great headshot there. Despite the low HP anyway. I don't think Ianto knows.
Yes.
He's planted for main. And you got Rudy on the other side just waiting.
I'm just going to start ticking down. And
he's just ready for the stairs push, but Rudy's just going to jiggle it. He's just going to wait. He knows he doesn't have to swing. Ianto needs to stick this one through. Doesn't get the half either.
Oh.
And he's just being watched by Rudy, just playing with his food, and will take down Ianto in the end.
It's a really nice plant. Because obviously if you know that you have sight, sure, like you said, it's planted for main, but it's also planted for both,
yeah.
Right? So you're seeing the time is ticking down. You have no choice but to have to try and clear it and hold it.
This goes here.
Ianto doesn't know which way.
No. You know, don't blame him, but obviously having Patrol as well, pushing into Boba kind of puts that pressure on me like, hey, we're both holding Boba for this plant.
Yeah.
It's obviously a little bit conscious of main as well, but like, it's just that time running down and you see Rudy playing on the camera and it just, all these little things add up.
Yeah, there we go. The stun's going to be sent on through. This is really aggressive into mid. Looks like Nucky will get stunned up possibly by his own stun there as Lucas just wants to run on through. Will get one, but will get traded back on the other side. Ends up being even trades for now in mid, but there's still two players waiting. Two players from TSE want to fight this. One is stuck behind the middle pillar, and Waddles will get one there. Ianto, though, stuck in a really awkward position. 4 HP remaining. Has to just try and keep himself alive for as long as possible, but Rudy will be there, gets free on the round. And suddenly it's all left down onto Bully.
Trip is going to be there.
I mean, what can Bully even do here in this position? Can he get under it? No, he can't. As Labruzzbus will now know where Bully's going to be. They're going to go over and plant towards this B site, but Bully's got a bit of time to get ready and choose how he wants to approach this.
He does, and the plant is going to go down towards stairs again, and I really do like this, and they're switching it up.
Oh, they're just messing with him. It's all mind games at this point. Bully's maybe read into this, clearing out this way by pushing through it. One less thing to clear when you're trying to defuse the spike. Bully's going to have to swing into Rudy here. Rudy decides to back on up, trying to regroup with the other teammate. Doesn't want to give away the fight too early. Bully's going to have to take this 1v2. This crossfire is being held. He's got to try and swing through, get the spams on through, but they won't connect, and Rudy will get 4 on the round. A great round by him, and it brings Labruzzbus 1 round away from bringing it even.
Last round
does. I mean, honestly, even if it isn't even, both teams are going back and forth.
Yeah, they're just taking it in turns.
Yeah. But I don't know if it's going to change up on attack. I know TSE, they're playing, I don't know, I think their attack is going to be really strong. And that's the main worry.
Yeah. It's definitely possible, but I mean, we'll have to see as this last round, this is where all of these ultimates will be invested. You've got the Veto on the side of TSE, and then Neon and Sova on the side of Labruzzbus. Looks like Waddles is just holding out in the open, just wanting to take this fight and get swung. And Ianto, hang on a second. Ianto's got free with the Guardian. Shuts down all of those players. And all of a sudden, the plans of Labruzzbus have just been destroyed.
It has, and Hazza going to try and see what he can do in mid, but that's going to be a very dangerous situation to be in. And
Will
managed to get one before going down.
That's good, but it's all left down again onto Rudy. This Lurk player just trying to clutch this one up. Knows where the players could be. Manages to shut down Ianto. Shut the door as well to try and bait these players into swinging.
They know.
It's going to be all down to timing. He's going to swing through and get both! Rudy clutches out the round and brings Labruzzbus even.
Okay.
I don't know how he's pulled that one off, but that was incredible.
I mean, we had Ianto right at the beginning of the round doing the exact same thing. It's back and forth, and the mechanics are so good, and that's the thing. Even if you are down to a 3v1, it doesn't matter, because no matter who in this game is left last, it is going to be anyone's round still.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's exactly what you want from that side as well.
Right?
A round like that going into second half, the momentum you can carry through.
Yeah.
But yeah, as the side switch comes on through, we'll have to see how this one goes, as TSE will be on their attack side now. I mean, we've seen Will, what he can do on the defense side.
Yeah.
Now he gets to kind of control the pace.
Exactly.
We'll see what he decides to do. He's just going to run on in for now, as it looks like it's just going to be a full stack from TSE going in towards B. They just want to take these fights nice and early. We're just running and jumping across the site, already into backside. We'll get tagged by the cam, so we'll get spotted out, as the trips are going to be effective as well. Rudy just about gets that kill in the end. Almost missed out on that one. As it looks like it's going to be a full retake here for the side of Labruzzbus. Gonna have 4 players to take on down here, as most of them are pushed towards CT, and already Hazard and Rudy have managed to find 2 more. Narki's managed to find another, make that a second, and that will be a flawless round for Labruzzbus.
Yeah, I mean, they managed to get one. A little bit of a messy kill first off from Rudy there, but you got a 5-man retake. And the rotate, this is the Neon. The rotate comes in so fast.
Yeah.
And you immediately have all 5 players there. You're playing in 2s again. It just works.
It just works out so perfectly for them.
It is pistol round, okay, so we can't really, you know,
but even then,
we keep saying this.
We keep saying pistol rounds on a BO1.
I know.
That's 4 free rounds.
It is. Well, we'll have to see. There's quite a few hold on.
Oh, this is
they're
a
buying
force.
Into this. I like it.
This could be really interesting as well, because do Labruzzbus have the read that TSE might go into this?
The issue is they have the utility to give themselves the space to use stingers. Look at the pings coming through. They have the neon walls to slide through and use these. The Omen blind.
They got Breach, Omen, and Sova all just ready, set up, just trying to set up this Neon, as it's going to be the same on the other side. They're all just going to run on in. They're going to want to take these fights straight away. Will's managed to find one, as Hazard will get the trade back on the other side. Anarchy managing to shut one down with the Outlaw. Going to have to run for the fences, try and get away, but Patrol shuts down 2 more as well. It doesn't seem as effective, as Luca can't even find the last one before he gets taken down. And I mean, Labruzzbus, that's very clean considering the guns invested.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you saw the play, right? So Will straight in there, got one, but the issue is the rest of the team got stuck behind because of the blinds and all the other utils. So they're on an eco now, and obviously it's always a risk buying into that second round. But now you're going to be in a really rough pattern of economy. Yeah,
suddenly it goes from 2 guaranteed rounds to maybe 3 going into this one. But I mean, the thing is, again, you can't really count either of these teams out, even in rounds like this. The mechanics are there. We've seen it happen before. They can definitely try and win this one, but on the other side, you've got to be careful. As Narki is still landing all of these shots with this Outlaw.
With the Outlaw, right? Because they know they bought into that round, so you can hold this Outlaw for as long as you want.
Looks like there might be one on the other side. The Sheriff's just trying to be spammed on through, as Rudy waiting patiently by the smoke. Wants to swing on in, just going to go for some spams, but not connect too much. Takes down one of these players weak, though. It looks like it's just going to be a bit of a slowdown for now, as they look to regroup and work out where they want to go to next. Nianto's just trying to spot out a couple players in mid. We'll get rid of that mid trip. Be good, but it looks like it's just going to be neither player spotting each other out, and Waddles will win that one out onto Rudy. Not sure if he was able to recover the gun there, as Hazard will get another onto Bully there. But Ianto going to be trying to push on in. I don't know if he's aware of Patrol, just waiting here with the Bulldog to set up ready. It looks like they're just backing off for now. Maybe Labruzzbus happy to just give up a bit of this space. But this high-low sets up, and ZR will manage to win that one out. Luca will be taken down. It leaves 2 players left standing. Waddles has managed to find 1, but is left on 1 HP. Will get blinded up for now. Tries to just take these fights. A great shot there. Gets third on the round. Can they get any more? Brings down to 1v2, but Narki's there with that Outlaw.
And it's just 1 shot to the body, right? And we've seen TSE win pistol rounds in the first half, but you're just getting denied. Narki was on a rock. 2 players with 18 kills. Very even across the board, actually, to be fair. In terms of like top 2 on both teams.
Also, even on a round like that, I mean, the Sheriff shots were on point on the other side.
100%. That's the thing, and it's just down to positioning, I guess.
Yeah.
If in terms of 1v1s, they still have a very good chance with those pistols.
Yeah, exactly that. It's all down to this team play. Who has the better team play? Who has the better setups? And at the moment, it's working for Labruzzbus.
I'll take a little bit of space towards A, but TSE try and get either space or make some noise in mid. Try and get any sort of distractions they can. Bully trying to hold down B main. Space.
Oh, it looks like TSE want to go fighting through mid.
Yeah.
They want to go through all the way. Hazard's going to be waiting on the other side. This timing could be great. He's got the extra player to back him up as well. Are they going to expect Hazard up in this high up spot? Yes, they are, and Luca will take him down straight away. The stun sent on through, though. These players going to have a lot to deal with, but they're winning out the fights. And all of a sudden, There's only one player left standing. It's Narky. I mean, we've seen how good he's been with the Outlaw, but 2 whiff shots for now, and he's just got to try and get something done. Got to spot out these players. There's one very weak behind this box, though. Waddle's only 1 bullet. Take him down. A great headshot there from Narky onto Will. Narky wants to keep getting aggressive. Gonna need to. He spots out the player here to slide into the kill as well. Hang on a second. This Phantom recovered makes this really doable for Narky. Needs to reload, though. Only 8 bullets available. He's just going to go for it the whole way, just hoping to not give the extra sound cue over. Trying to work out where this has been planted.
Same thing again.
Same exact setup, it looks like. Let's see what they're going to do here. Narky's going to be aware they're probably playing towards this main position. It's going to be the drone sent out by Yanto. I think this might be it. There's no real time left on the clock, and Narky just going to have to see what more you can get before you go out, and it will be no more as Yanto will shut it down. And it's a round back on the side for TSE.
A very good try, though. You can't.
Oh, yeah. Incredible try.
That's the Valorant that we want to be seeing. I mean, this is just... He's now got that overdrive online, and I don't think that that's going to be... Obviously, in the first half, it ends up not doing a load of damage. But I think he's he's made his way back.
Looks like TSE pinging a lot towards mid.
Yeah, but on the other side, there's 3 people holding down mid right now. And the trip has been moved towards mid from Rudy.
Yeah. Seen it there, you know, in a few different games throughout so far, and it seems to be that common trip, but...
Also, the smoke's been moved as well.
Also, having Hazard sitting in there with a shotgun.
I know.
That's a worrying sign.
I know. Usually they smoke towards the right side of mid, but Hazard opting to smoke himself off as well, actually. To keep as much as they can, but they're going to know he's in there.
Luca's just
himself
watching.
Off. Oh.
He's waiting. Luca just shoots a couple bullets here. That would be all it would take, but he won't. Has no way of knowing there could be anyone on the other side of that smoke. So opts not to shoot through. Looks like for TSE, it's going to be just that slow take through. They do still have the breach helmet available. That could be massive here. There's 3 players on site. They choose to go for it. The Neon has been popped, though. Narky managing to find the first. We'll take down Ianto. Needs to keep on fighting here. Can't let this one run out for him, as Bully's managed to find one as well on the other side. Will combine as well for a second. Trade goes back on the other way, though, and suddenly it's a 3-on-2. Make that a 2-on-2, and it's all left down onto 1 player, and Luca will clean it up. 1 round away from being even again.
It is just... I mean, they're doing the same things to each other, right? And it's just back and forth, and they're seeing so many 2v1s, 1v1s. I'm sure if anyone... I'm not sure if our mic's picking up. If you hear anything in the background, it is pub quiz right now, so just as a warning, it's going to be quite loud. But anyway, TSE have 4 ults. Very big ults, may I add.
A lot of those are round-winning ults.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And we don't see a lot of it anymore. A lot of ults have been nerfed. So I think this may be the way that they try and gain that round difference back again.
I mean, if you can get those ults on a really good cycle, so you get a couple coming up at a time, you kind of don't want 4 all at once. You want to get them on a nice rotation. So start investing those now so you have another chance to get them before the end of this game. And on the other side for Labruzzbus, who's only got the Omen ultimate online. Not the greatest for it. Good for a quick rotate, but other than that, not the greatest ult in the game, as Waddle's going to get spotted out in mid here. But neither side really wants to get too aggressive. Looks like they're just wanting to make sure they don't give any extra early kills that aren't needed. See what they get up to as Bully wants to just push on up. Doesn't want to go too far away from the TP range, though, because you have to stay within range of those things to be able to TP. And Narky found himself in a really good position, but can't land the shots in time. The slide on through, the stun didn't connect, but the kill does. But being trapped by that Veto util.
Site is going to be taken by TSE, but there's a couple of players waiting around, and look at that. It's going to be a 5-man retake once again.
Gets invested. They want to go aggressive. They want to try and take these fights. That's 2. Make that 3 for Will. Can he get a 4th? Yes, he can. Going for the ace. Would need 1 more kill onto ZR. But so far, this has been a perfect round from him. ZR got it all to do. Would need to be a 1v3. Will just really wants to get this ace. He's going to collect the shots, and no, it gets stolen. Bully, who's 1 HP.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
I can just imagine the yelling from that.
Still a very good clip, don't worry. But, I mean, that is just...
I mean, that's just showing that when you have a Neon as you were saying, who's so mechanically gifted,
yeah,
and then is good on a Neon, it is so hard to deal with. There will be a couple rounds in each game where they just go, do you know what, I'm just going to solo pick up this round, guys. Just don't worry.
I was talking a bit about Porkychop earlier, right, and how he's very used to kind of just immediately just diving for it. It's that Willy G comp. Yeah. That those players, they love it.
Yeah. I mean, they're so used to these lands as well. They know they can be aggressive here. They're confident. Naki trying to swing on through will get that kill. The trade was there from the other side as Bully will get taken down.
Spike down.
Luca will get traded as well. So for now, the numbers are even, but the spike has been dropped. Troll just trying to not give an option for them to get back into this, to get the spike back. Yanto, though, will recover it. Wants to go for the swing as well and will connect the shots. Rudy trying to get a trade back on the other side. Could get the timing right. The Sheriff onto Wonder. Spams through the box as well. Brings the 1 HP, but can't get a kill onto Yanto. A shotgun in hand for Hazard. This is perfect opportunity for it. Gets the first, but not the second. As will clutch that one up, giving them the lead for the first time in a while.
It's just down to the wire every single round.
I mean, it just shows the level these two teams are
right?
at.
I mean, Seed 1 and Seed 3. This is the actual highest game that we could get in this group, because obviously Seed 2 is going to be in a different group. So it just shows why, right, and how seeding can be so right.
And this is a group stage game.
I know.
We still got the whole of bracket tomorrow. For a best. If we could see this in a BO3, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, neither would I.
mean, we'll have to see what they can do.
4v4 and A.
It's just going to be all out brawl again. The stuns are being sent on through. It looks like Will had to run a bit too far there. Went into the stun and ultimate invested it as well from the breach, as Naki will win that one out. Looks like the rest of the players got away without any damage. But Yanto is going to be this first line in, as Luca will find Rudy nice and early there. That will be the B-site control for them, as TSE will be able to get this plant down. I mean, this is where you really want to see it. If you can get this round in your favor, that gives you one away from match point. Ultimate being invested on the other side as ZR trying to go for some tags, but Luca and Waddles will combine for 2 there. Waddles ready to keep on fighting, knows there's at least one more player there as well, as Naki still just trying to get these kills. Manages to group up with ZR. They've still got 4 players to deal with. Waddles is waiting on the other side of this, gets spotted his shoulder. Naki will find that kill. There's a few players left. The time is ticking on down, though. They've got to be quick here. And there we go. ZR will fall to Luca. Naki, they know exactly where he is. He's just going to run away, run for the fences, try and keep this gun.
That is going to be 11-9. And I mean, sure, we have to be seen as back and forth, but slowly we've seen TSE ending rounds with a few more players. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know, Jack. I don't know.
It's just one of those games where it can go either way.
That's the thing. Sure, we're saying 11-9. 2 rounds, and that's even.
I mean, we're looking at these round streaks. We had a 7-round streak from Labruzzbus.
5?
And now a 5 on the other side for TSE. Yeah. So either team can pick this up.
TSE still have their ultimates.
Yeah, the ultimates are still sitting there ready.
They haven't really been using it. You've got the Hunter's Fury and the Overdrive, both very, very powerful. Like you say, round-winning ultimates.
Yeah, especially with the players whose hands they're in.
They've got 4 players of Labruzzbus on A.
Yeah, and again, it's going to be another one of these A crunches.
Sure thing.
Naki's going to be ready for it. Gets 2 already. Wants to slide on through and get 1 more. Can't get any more, but Hazard will get another. And all of a sudden, the trade's back on the other side. Brings it almost even, but no. All going to be left down onto Waddles. We're saying how much this game can just flip on its head. And this is one of those rounds.
It is indeed. It's going to get the spike, but they get spotted out as well. Opting to try and maybe get 1 more pick and even it out as much as he can.
Waddles going to have to swing through. There's going to be a player waiting on the other side. Rudy's going to be ready for this. The comms are going to go through. Waddles has been spotted out as Hazard wanted to get aggressive there, but maybe had a second guess. Instead, opting to play with the teammate here. Waddles, his timing isn't right here. Manages to isolate the first fight, but cannot win it. As Hazard will get a 3rd on the round, and that will be double digits for Labruzzbus.
It will indeed. Now, if you look on the other side, you also have the Overdrive. So it is just bringing them back slowly, and that's all you need, 1 round. And you've obviously gained that round, but you look at how much you've got. The guns are looking good. Yeah. The ultimates are looking good.
I mean, on the other side for TSE, though, only 2 orbs away for that breach ultimate.
Yeah.
That
also,
rolling thunder.
Seeing Labruzzbus a lot of time doing retakes, and I think that they might try and save Here
we go. Will just going to try and go in there. We'll get stunned up, though. We'll get tagged up a little bit as well, as Naki's going to get the first kill on the round onto Waddles. That's just going to eliminate any opportunity of that Rolling Thunder being brought into this round. Put him one orb away, though, because you do get that orb for the death. We'll have to see as Will wants to go searching through mid. It's not the usual trip here. It's off to the left-hand side, so he will be able to get a bit more space, but going to be down to timing. If any of these players get spotted out as the rest of the team goes towards B. There we go. The trip's been spotted and Will destroy it, but I think he's going to realize very soon that there's no players on this site. You've only got Hazard up top. He's been spotted out by the gun barrel as well, but Hazard can't connect the shot. Will manage to win that one out. Brings it even, and they want to fight on through. They want to keep fighting towards CT. Rudy will get pushed off that angle. 29 HP remaining. Spam's going through from each side. It's going to be a 4v4 retake.
So many towards Boba, one towards main, and a lot of Labruzzbus in market.
It's just going to end up being a crunch as the time's ticking on down. They're just going to have to go. They're going to have to hit the go button. Labruzzbus sliding on in, just trying to take these fights. Somehow, no fights being taken. The tag could be perfect, and there we go. 3 of them will fall. All left down onto patrol. We'll get one on the way out. But it's a great round from TSE there. That was a perfect tag from that Sova dart.
And like you were saying, it's just the time ticking down. And with one piece of util, and you get 3 of them.
And thinking as well, with the recent nerfs, that's a 60-second bit of refreshing util.
And now, I mean, okay, I know I keep talking about ultimates, but you can use this to bring it over the edge. And you're going to have to, right? Because very soon, if they don't, Labruzzbus it's the mid 12-11.
Yeah.
That's last round. It's gonna be guns a-blazing.
There's still every possibility we make it to overtime on this map. As it looks like for TSE, they're going towards this mid. Mike is not committed to either side just yet. Just being carried around, but again, bear in mind if they can get that one extra kill onto their breach, they'll bring another one online, which could be, I mean, it could be the nail in the coffin, having an ult like that, being able to push all these Labruzzbus players back. But Naki, I mean, we've seen what Naki can do. Only got the Sheriff in hand, though. Has the ultimate available. Has to back on up because of that stun. Perfectly placed there from the side of TSE. Naki's just ready. Itching to go. Wanting to hit that go button. But Bully's managed to find 2 on the other side. And all of a sudden, the scramble's going to be here. The rotate's going to be over. But it's all a ruse. It's just Bully on this B site. He's managed to draw all the rotations over. One player, though, second guessing as Patrol managed to get the kill there. But this has just opened up the site so perfectly for the rest of TSE.
Surely you wait for your team here, right?
I mean, Naki's got the ultimate available. Surely you wait just to, yeah, as you were saying, partner up with your breach, but you're getting spotted out. You got brought down to 8 HP.
The Sheriff.
Luca managing to just stay up in this up top corner. This is a really good angle to be holding on. There's so much more to be cleared out. Patrol, though. I think they're going to get spotted out here, but the time's ticking down. You've got to get going. You've got to find these kills. Manages to find the first. The stun will be sent on out. The ultimate invested as well from the other side. Waddles managing to find one, and Willie G will get another. It will get closed out. A 13-10 to TSE. But I don't think the scoreline does it justice.
No, it definitely does not. And I do think in a best of 3, it would have been a much closer game.
Oh, 100%.
TSE, they have been non-stop this season. Throughout the last couple of months, they've been playing so well.
Yeah. I feel like this game also just really showcases the how close these top teams are. That was Seed 1 versus Seed 3, and it went that close.
I know.
Like, this isn't even Seed 2. We haven't even really got to see Seed 2. We just got to wait until tomorrow for that one. But, I mean, going into the bracket, this is a great look from some of these teams.
Yeah, definitely. I as far as I'm aware, the Labruzzbus are not going to have any problem qualifying.
I would assume not. If they can manage to play it that close, I would hope they'd be through.
Yeah, but I mean, it just, like you say, it sets up such a good playoff bracket.
Yeah.
Got some really, really strong teams. I'm so happy we got these comps. We're seeing, more of a mirror comp and just the aggressiveness. We're seeing so many people being so timid with the new nurse and stuff. I just love the aggression as well. And having, like I said, Neon, Breach, Omen together.
Yeah, it kind of feels like some teams with these nerfs have kind of gone, oh, we got to be careful with our use. We got to be so. But others are just like, let's just invest it all at the beginning. We'll have it back in 60 seconds, guys. It's okay. It doesn't matter. And I mean, these two teams are kind of the perfect bit of that. As you were saying, not afraid of the aggression. I mean, the Neons on both sides there, great plays from both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think all 10 players have had a chance to play with each other at like a decent level at some point. So it's just, that's the thing. Both teams do know how each other play. So it's kind of this game of, do you want to try something new and kind of not show them? It's risky, right? But both teams played so well that I don't really think that it matters too much.
I mean, also, we finally got to see that veto picked through for the first time at Epic so far that we know of. It could have been picked off stream, but gets picked through, and we kind of saw how it started to work. Yeah,
definitely. It's great to see, especially someone like Bully playing on Veto, who's such a strong player. And like I was saying, it's a very hard agent to play. So having someone so good at the game and confident to play that agent and really showing off his abilities, kind of playing a lot of off-site actually, and kind of relying on that retake, but denying any sort of util and denying time. That util is going to be denied, and you're going to have to kind of push out of main by yourself without any utility. And it causes you have to kind of take your time and clear out more angles.
Yeah, I mean, we saw those dry peaks that got forced from it, exactly that. And now as we look forward to the bracket, I mean, we've got a couple teams to watch already. We've been seeing, I think these two here definitely have the possibility to go all the way.
Oh, 100%.
I'd expect to see at least one in finals.
Yeah.
I think I'd be disappointed not to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put my bets on TSE.
I
am.
I feel like, I think it is also, though, down to tomorrow, you know. Who wakes up playing well? Because you've had a full day of games today. That's great. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. Be ready for tomorrow.
I don't know. It's pub quiz, mate. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But, I mean, going to be a lot of bracket games tomorrow. I believe we've got 5 best of 3s being played on stream. These players will get breaks, but they're going to have to be locked in the whole time.
Yeah.
It's going to be who has the hot start and who manages to run it all the way through to that grand final. I mean, everyone wants to make it.
Oh, definitely.
But, I mean, we'll have to see I believe that will be all from us today.
From today, I know.
I mean,
started the stream early at 10 AM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started with sunset, ended with sunset.
I've ended up as wingman somehow.
Somehow you have ended up as wingman. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I'm going to be walking around in this for a little bit.
Okay, well, we're going to go walk around. We hope you guys had a good rest of your evening, and don't miss anything. Be back here tomorrow for 10 AM for the start of the bracket.